So if you saw the other video I uploaded today, you saw that I have been outdoors today and she's been trying out her bike. She absolutely loves it. And she was really upset with me because I wouldn't let her put it among the other bikes out in the yard because, well, she can't lock it, so I won't let her put it there. But yeah, she was really excited about going biking. I also bought some yarn today, and I'm thinking of knitting, or I bought this to knit a shirt for Ro because this is one of my favorite colors. It looks it's more greenish, more turquoise in real life. I think it looked a bit blue in the video. I'm not really sure, but but it's more like turquoise, and it's one of my absolute favorite colors. But I don't think it fits me. I think it fits Ru much better. So I'm thinking about making a shirt for her because, like, if you look at my face and this color, do you think it works? My colors, or it looks strange to this one. I don't know. Probably. I would probably look like a big baby in it. But let's do that because I really love it. Anyway, it was something I thought about yesterday when I was working in the kitchen because I was working. We do that at preschool sometimes, working in the kitchen too. If we're short of staff and I'm quick at doing it, so I volunteered. Anyway, about how we talk about food with our kids, and I think it's so extremely important to not put values into food because it's easy to trigger some kind of eating disorder or some not really correct self-body image and so on. It's much easier when you think, because I think we do it so easily. It's part of our culture also to put values in food, but it's so dangerous to do that. And it's like I have a few rules, like never ever give food as a treat. It should never be a reward for something, because if you do that, you put like a value in it. Like if you're good and behave, you can eat this one. But it's also a way of on the other way around. Like if you say, oh, if you don't finish your dinner, you can't have dessert. And when you say that, you are implying that the actually food is not that important, but the dessert is what is important. And children adopt this way of thinking, and it both make them want the treat things, the dessert things you are supposed to desire in a way, which could develop into an unhealthy way of eating, and it could lead to overweight and so on. But also the other way around, that if you don't behave, you don't deserve this. And food is nothing you should deserve. So food is a basic need, something you need to make your body function, not something you control a child with or a person with overall. And it's so easy to trigger eating disorders overall. I mean, I never comment on my children's, or try to never comment on my children's appearance in that way. It's like one of my older children was a bit on the heavy side for a few years, which a lot of teenagers are, and then she lost a lot of weight, and naturally she felt good about this. And when I saw her, my first thought is, oh, you lost a lot of weight, you're looking so good. But that, at the same time, that is the last thing you should say to a person who just lost weight, because that you don't know what's behind it. And I, as a mother, don't know what's behind a sudden longing to lose weight in a teenager. It could be something that's not that positive. So instead I could say, like, oh, you look like you're feeling really good, because you did, or you're looking strong, which is a positive thing, as long as you don't think your child is over exercising, because that's also something you should keep a look at. But keeping on those more positive things, like you're looking stronger, you're looking like you have more energy now, or like you look happier, or those kind of things, because that's also true. But stay away from the weight thing. The only thing is, could ask, do you need some money for new clothes, because it looks like you need to update your wardrobe a little bit, maybe. So I mean, in this case, it was really needed. But you know, it's really hard to stay away from the topic because it's so easy to say the wrong things, and I am probably guilty of saying the wrong things a lot of times. But I think it's so important, no matter if you have a daughter or a son or a non-binary child, that you need to keep focus away from body image, because there are so much of it overall in society, and we put so much value in it. It's also like, you shouldn't use words like, a lot of people say, oh, you shouldn't use words like fat, but fat should not be put in, given the value of being bad, which we do. Just like it's just as bad to calling somebody slim or fit, because that when we do that, we put a value in that too, and there shouldn't be values in how our body looks, even though they are. And but I think it's something we should try to pass on from as parents to our children, and yeah, it's something I'm thinking a lot about right now, and I think it's very important. I guess it's also more, you think more about it when you have teenagers, I guess, but overall I think it's a really important issue to think about. Yeah, and on the other hand, a broken nail. You see, I had this, you know,